Hi KVTV viewers, a pleasant good day to all viewers around the world, our viewers in Trinidad and Tobago, and even my colleagues at KVTV, especially the KVTV girls. I would also like to say a special good day to my fans and followers at Discover Sweet TNT. A pleasant good day to you guys. We are here at Toco Village. I am specifically at the point called Galera. It's very, very beautiful, as you can see. There are not a lot of people who are exposed to this area. We are just above by the lighthouse, down at the back where the rocks are. We actually walked down and we came to this area here where there's a little pool, and you know, you can see the cliffs and the water coming in and stuff like that.
You better wake up. I need a jet plane to take me non-stop. I can't stay in New York City when there's sunshine and fun in my country. Lions is the place with the jamming, with Cali and Charlie's roots clashing. Everyone happy partying, and I'm freezing in Brooklyn. Don't cry, I'm leaving. I can't miss this jamming. With all them steel band beating and woman background shaking. If the butt bite your baby, then you could come and join me inside Caterie's steel band, jamming with some man woman. Boom 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 boom, boom 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 boom, boom 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 boom.
Hi guys, so I'm here with Mr. David Jessup, better known as JJ. We're here at the Big Yard, JJ's Big Yard in Toco. Mr. JJ, could you tell us something about your establishment?
Well, I'm telling you this establishment is here now practically about 12 years. When I came up here, actually this was almost like a forest.
Right.
And I just decided at that time, they said the ferry was coming, and I tell myself the best time to invest in those times is when the ferry is coming, because it would be a nice opportunity from people coming from Tobago to Toco. And then when you have that ferry, it just takes you about 45 minutes to get to Toco. I mean, to get to Tobago.
Tell me something, Mr. JJ. And what year was that?
I think, I can't recall that the year actually right now, but I could remember when the UNC government just get in power. That was one of the main things that they requested, that they're going to build a ferry from Toco to Tobago.
Right.
And I think that was a very, very good kind of thing for the people, for Tobago and for Toco.
Okay.
And I think to myself, I realized I have a place in Champlain. And I tell myself the time people take to leave from Tobago to go to Port of Spain, it takes them about 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
And I think if you have a ferry in Toco, that will be a better thing for a lot of people. But I think somewhere along the line, at that time there was UNC government, and they decided to put money into it to do the work.
Right.
But I think there are people in Toco who decided there was a thing about them, they didn't please about it, and they talk about the environment of the sea and stuff. So with that now, it get back. But I think right now, I think this present government now, they're trying to do it.
All right, but tell me something. Tell me what can visitors expect to receive, or you know, some of you. I know you have a guest house there, you have a swimming pool. I know you have bike shows and different things like that. Tell me a little more about that, so that they will have an idea as to, you know, if they're coming to Toco, what they can expect. You know, if they need accommodation, they can come to you, Mr. JJ, and your business.
Yes, we have accommodation here that we can accommodate guests coming from regardless of what it is. We have a nice guest house here. We have a swimming pool.
Right.
We also have a resort where they keep like weddings. They keep like any kind of sports, whatever it is.
Where is that, and how far is it from here?
It's not too far, just on the back of the building right across there. It takes about 3 minutes to get down to the hollows from the main building.
Okay, great. And how many rooms does the guest house accommodate?
Well, right now we accommodate about 16 rooms at the moment.
AC, cable, stuff like that?
We have AC, we have direct TV, hot and cold water, and you also have access to the swimming pool. And if you don't like the one on top, you get to have the next one down into the hollows, which people couldn't get down.
All right, so I'm going to be chatting with one of the residents here in Toco. His name is Paul. Paul and I met 2 years ago, and he has agreed to give us a little more insight with regards to the area and the activities that you can expect to do when you visit in Toco. Paul, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Paul Pavi. I'm originally from Kumana village, Toco. I was born here, went out into the exterior of Trinidad to live for a few years, and I came back home. I served in the regiment. I'm now retired, enjoying life. More or less a humble guy, willing to teach people about nature and what it consists of.
All right, great. So tell me some things about Toco. Tell me a little bit about the history, very brief about the history, as well as also what can one expect or look forward to when visiting Toco?
Toco more or less was founded by the colonial masters. It was more or less a place for estate planters. They came with their workers, people like the Staffords. We had masters like the Staffords and the French crew, which was the Pavis, the Wheelers and the Arters. Some of the first real founders in Toco. They have descendants. We more or less have the lighthouse, which is our relic, one of our main relic of the colonial time. Toco basically is a place where aquaculture, diving, hunting, sightseeing, bird watching, those are the things that you'll basically experience here in Toco.
So I have here in my hand something that is called Pacro. I don't know if you all ever heard about Pacro water that they say men drink, and if, it's used as an aphrodisiac. You know, I'm also being told here by Paul, women can also drink it. Paul, tell us a little more about this.
Well, basically the Pacro is a sea leech. It could be used as a meal, you could curry it, you could stew it. And to prepare the Pacro is simple. You take it off the rock, when the tide is low, you wash it out, you have a lot of garlic seasonings, you put it to boil with your garlic and your seasoning, and you could drink it hot, or you could drink it cool off the press. But most time it is good for your warm, like a soup. It's good for cold. It's rich in iodine because it's a sea creature, high in iodine, very high. So this is good. For the men, sexual, as they would say, aphrodisiac is real good, it's real good. Right, so Pacro, number 1, Toco, children, it's good, it's great.
Strong people thing, you all. So what do you plan to do? Are you here for the day? Are you here for the weekend?
I'm here for the day. You know, we come to bathe, you know, and eat Toco food. You know, we eat a pay me coming down the road. It had some jerk chickens. We buy a little jerk chicken. We eat a little sauce.
Was it good? Did you enjoy the pay me?
Yeah,
where did you get it? Maybe I could perhaps go try it.
Up Sally Bay side coming up. Yeah.
All right, no problem. Well, it's great talking to you, Anthony. All right, so we're here at the Toco Lighthouse. We have Paul, who's going to tell us a little more about the lighthouse. Paul?
Pleasant morning once more. This is the Galera Point Lighthouse. It was built in 1897 by VGR. It was also commissioned in this time of the Honorable Prime Minister, Basio Pandey. This is one of our main remaining relic of the time of the colonial master that everyone come to enjoy and take pictures. Long ago you used to be able to go up inside and look out, but they don't allow it anymore. The reason I don't know, but this is our last remaining relic beside our javelin hero Kishon Walcott, who lives a few miles up the road from here. This is one of our very best. This is the point, you just enjoy life, like I said before.
So I'm here with
Eliza.
Miss Eliza, who is the owner of Sweetan, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her place of eating.
Good day. Well, generally we do Creole food. We start with breakfast. Half 6 in the morning. You can get hot cow soup, you get sada, fry bake, roast bake. When we have a variety of fillings with it, you could get baigan, you could get corali, okra, whatever. Salt fish, we have fried fish, we have smoked herring, and things like that to put in the sandwiches. Then we do beef pie, cheese pie, chicken pie, potato pies.
Do you all carry like punches, like sea moss and stuff? I know you all famous for sea moss and stuff in the area.
No. With our timing, that will take up too much of our time, and it's really I and my daughter alone. And then we have, next door there, just have a little punch.
Right.
That place here, but she doesn't open on Saturday. She just sell punches.
Alright, and what about your lunches and stuff?
Alright, lunches could be served from as early as 10:30. We have, we do chicken, fish, pork, fried fish, steamed fish, baked chicken, stewed chicken, pork. We do peas, callaloo, we have cuckoo, we have rices, different type of rice every day. We do, we have provision every day, dumpling every day. Yes, and veggies. We do veggies.
So hi guys, I'm here with Melissa. Melissa, tell me, how was your day?
Hi. Well, today was very beautiful. Today is my first day up Toco. I came with my best friend and her mom, and I really do enjoy the area and the food and the people.
Great. I know you tried the roast fish. What do you thought about it? Is it the first time you have it?
Yes, actually, and I only eat fish, and that was one of the best fish I ever ate.
Okay, great.
Really
very nice. So it's your first time you're visiting, and you're from Trinidad?
Yes.
What area are you from?
Gulfview, actually.
So you see, we actually have Trinidadians who don't even come to Toco, and that is such a shame because it's so beautiful, as you would have rightfully seen Melissa today. So you see, I mean, this is some place for you to visit. It's very, very beautiful. You know, during the show you would have seen different parts and stuff like that. You know, so Melissa, thank you so much for your time. Have a blessed afternoon. Get home safely. All right, so I'm here with Justin Alexander, who is a lifeguard. He's making sure that everyone is safe and stuff. Justin, how long have you been a lifeguard?
I've been a lifeguard for the past 7 years.
7 years. What was your experience like?
Well, some days it's been normal, and some days it's been real hectic because Toco is a very popular beach, and you understand, so it does have a lot of people here almost every day. You understand? So sometimes it does have more than other days. You understand? So it has been, it back and forth.
Have you ever had an experience where it was probably a near-death experience in the water with a swimmer or a visitor on the beach?
Yeah.
Were there any fatalities?
Yeah, there was one fatality.
Okay. And how do you deal with that type of thing being a lifeguard? How does this affect you?
Well, I guess everybody different, right? It doesn't really affect me.
Okay.
Yeah, it does not affect me.
Yeah, because for me it would definitely affect me,
I mean, I will study it and that kind of thing, and like, wow, that person really going like that, and that kind of thing. But to say take it home when I go home and that kind of thing, no.
Right. Alright, well, it's good to know that you are here at one of the favorite beaches on the island, to protect the persons visiting. So it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for your time, and have a good afternoon. Alright, so I'm speaking with Miss Josephine. Miss Josephine is actually from Grenada, and she came here in the 1970s actually. Miss Josephine, could you tell us about your shop and how you ventured making that transition from Grenada to Trinidad?
Oh. Well, at that time it was a bit, lack of education, and then, the background, it was not that economically, good. So I just choose a better system, so I migrated and came here.
Okay, do you have any regrets having moved to Trinidad? I mean, you've been here for so long, so you obviously would have enjoyed it and stuff. You are enjoying it here in Trinidad. You're comfortable. Everything is okay?
Yeah, everything is okay. Toco is similar setting, just like Grenada, so I feel as though I'm home because everything is just like homely. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. So how has things been? Okay, do you have a lot of tourists visiting your shop and stuff?
Yeah, tourism not really give me the incentive to really broaden my scope with this business.
Okay, so tell us some of the things, the services you offer here. I see you have a lot of snacks and different things. I see you sell beers and different things as well. I see you have a lot of novelty items such as sunglasses and stuff like that. What else can they expect to find when they come to your shop?
Well, when they come here, they get in lunches, bacon shack, polori, sugar cake, pone, sweet bread, you name it, you get it. Local industry.
So you make those things yourself?
Yes, yes.
All right, great. That's excellent. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our viewers who are looking from around the world?
Well, this business I started walking around with a basket. I started the business doing with one coconut.
Wow.
Yeah, I came here like anybody else to bathe and thing, and I just see a coconut and I just take it up and I decide to go home with it. And I make 3 things out of it: sweet bread, sugar cake, and tulum.
One coconut?
Out of that one coconut.
Okay.
And by walking around, people just started asking for additional things.
Right.
So then I just make a transition, then I go home and told my husband, well, the different things that people was asking for. So he came up with the idea, he designed something like a trolley.
Right.
Which I don't intend to dismiss at all. I have it like a souvenir in my house. As I expand the business, so I'm going to put it right here so that people could actually see
what you started off
what
using.
I started off using.
Okay guys, so I'm here with Mr. Gordon. Mr. Gordon is actually camping out with his family until Easter. Mr. Gordon, tell me how you made that decision, you know, how you go about, you know, that's Easter is a long time from now.
Well, I've been camping here over 28 years, you know, and you know, our custom, I like this, I take my vacation for this.
Very nice.
Yes.
And Toco is the only place that you camp out?
It's the only place that I feel safe.
Oh, that's lovely to hear. And what area are you originally from?
Arima.
Arima, okay, great. So you normally come with your family, and you know, I see you have a nice little setup here. It looks really cozy, and you know, so it's safe to sleep and stuff in the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of visitors from church and thing, you know, come up and
especially
spend time
around the Easter time.
Yeah.
So how would you recommend? I mean, would you recommend camping to other persons who are interested in camping out and stuff?
Yeah, it's all right. It's safe. Yeah, it's safe for camping and children and the water there.
Right.
This is a reef here. So you have a time that the waters go right down the children could go and bathe. You don't even matter look at them.
Right.
It's safe here.
Well, that's very good. I'm glad we chatted because a lot of people say that Trinidad is so unsafe now, and you know, they can't leave their house and different things like that. And here you are camping for like almost a month.
Since in my time camping here, I never meet a problem with the elements then. You know, like bandit, and I never had a problem with that. It was so safe that sometimes I alone here, sometimes me and my little son, you know. Sometimes me and my wife alone, you know, we never meet a problem or anything like that. Plus, we leave it up, you know, and go back down and come back and be safe.
All right, so Paul, I want to have a little discussion with you with regards to, as a resident rather, being in Tobago. What are your thoughts and how do you think it's going to affect Toco in reference to the Valencia highway to Toco and also the bridge from Toco to Tobago? And the ferry service that is, talks are being discussed, you know, tentatively that, you know, it perhaps will be in the making.
Basically, I just like to say a highway from Valencia to Toco, that is going to take a big toll on the ecological system in terms of the wildlife. Yes, it will bring economical change, infrastructural change, but at the same time it will damage that part of Trinidad that will bring rain and cool wind, and we don't need to be deforested again. We need to just have the roads in Toco redeveloped, repaved, and the bridge widened, all the bridges widened, and that is just about the whole thing about the road. And in terms of the ferry service from Toco to Tobago, the possible ferry service, if it should ever happen, I think it will have a great impact on the aqua life, because we'll have to do a lot of dredging. We would lose our lot of nearby shore aqua life in terms of, if as we hear right now in Toco, the tide was low a little while ago, we had a full view of some of our aqua life firsthand, and I think we would lose those things. We would lose country. We would lose the green serenity of country. The place would be more busy with cars and smoke and buildings, when we should just be enjoying the green serene. That's what we need. We don't need much developments. We have a lot of ports here. We have Port of Spain, and we have Galeota Point, which I believe is still a route to Tobago from that end of Trinidad and Tobago. We just need Toco to remain country, finish. Just remain country. Unspoiled, untouched country.
All right, KVTV viewers, thank you so much for joining us. We had a wonderful day today in Toco. Our friend Paul joined us. He took us around and showed us all the things, you know, to see in Toco, and, you know, you all were able to join us. Thank you so much. I am actually having a fish called sapate fish. It was roasted for me. I'm about to taste it. It's going to be so delicious. It looks really good. You guys could take a look at it. Really, really nice. So I want to say a special thanks to each of you for joining us, and also for Eric, for my colleagues at KVTV, for my friends who also visited here with us, Michelle Badal and her family. And once again, thank you to Paul. And I look forward to seeing you guys on our next show. Thank you so much. Hold on, let me taste this fish while you guys here. Oh my God. So good. So this fish is just a roast sapate. It was done with some fresh seasonings and lime and stuff. It tastes really good. And do you see the leaf I'm eating it on? Oh wow, so amazing. Bye guys. Miss you all, love you all, bye.
Lions is the place with the jamming, with Cali and Charlie's roots clashing. Everyone happy partying, and I'm freezing